So you can't go into bars with like your team shit on?
Yeah, no, we got on top of like the free stuff we got.
Yeah.
I got stuff like shirts, sweaters, and like hats and shorts. Like none of that we can wear to the bar
Why is that?
because if you get in trouble, let's say you get kicked out of the bar, or you get in a fight and like it gets put on video, or you get arrested.
Yeah.
They don't want any of like our logo on on a mugshot photo.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
And they don't want to have to deal with it and try and get you out of jail because you were stupid. So they got like clear rules for that, and then like there's like different offense levels or whatever. I think usually what would happen if you did get in jail, you either get kicked off the team or you get like suspended for like a month,
Oh my.
and then you'd have to do like a bunch of running just to get back.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because like they like don't do anything stupid because you're like representing the city of Edmonton, I guess.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're pretty high profile then.
I think so.
Yeah.
For the most part. They actually, a lot of people mix it up. There's two different types of teams, I guess. There's the college team that I'm on, which is like called Hawks Collegiate, or Collegiate Hawks. And then there's the actual Edmonton River Hawks, which are technically two separate things. So like mine, I play in like March and like to May, and then that's the season, and I'm done school at that point.
Yep.
The actual River Hawks, Edmonton River Hawks, they're a summer league team that plays like during the summer, I guess, up to like they start at like end of May, August.
Oh, okay.
So they're different, but the difference is that they bring like college players from all over. That's the way summer league works.
Yeah.
Is that it's the college players wanting to keep playing, so they go play with the team during the summer.
Oh, that's sick.
It's like the Saskatoon Berries. You hear those guys?
I can't say that I have.
Well, it's another baseball team, and it's like, yeah. So some of our players do play on that team, but a lot of them come from like the states, like the state, like it's very very at a higher level.
Oh, that's cool.
So you go play there, but so a lot of people get it mixed up because if you just say Hawks, they just think and they see the hat,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, you play for these guys. Like I was in class one time, and I was talking to this one guy, and I was like, yeah, I play for the Hawks. He's like, oh, I saw your home opener. And I was like, I was there, but I just went along with it because I was like, yeah, sure,
for sure.
You just tell me to play the Hawks, and they freak out. So
Oh, so you're like real high profile around like Edmonton then.
yeah, they're just like, oh, I watch these guys all the time, and they don't know the difference. So you just go, yeah, sure,
Cool.
like, that's me.
Right on, man.
Yeah, and then you can't like do anything stupid with it.
Yeah.
Like going back to the bar thing, one guy almost got in trouble because he literally kept not shutting up about how he was on the Riverhawks. They were doing like the punching bag thing where like you measure.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, "I'm with the Hawks." He just punches his arms again, or something. He was being an idiot or something like that. And then there's a clip of him later. I think he was like passed out on the sidewalk.
Oh my.
Holy shit.
That's not optimal PR.
No, definitely not. And work till failure.
Yeah.
Till failure. Definitely. Yeah.
Welcome to the Teeth of the Wicked with Max, and today Brandon. We have a guest today. This is one of my good friends. He is a baseball player, sorry. My goodness. I didn't wake up too long ago. And a real good guy. So we're excited to have him on. Nathan couldn't make it today, unfortunately, so it's just going to be me and Brandon.
Nathan couldn't make it because I don't know why he couldn't make it, but we had to keep like the ethnicity pie chart, I guess. So we got another guy, the color, in here.
Oh my goodness. Fuck. Yes, we had to keep the workplace diverse. And so we have another indigenous man in the studio today.
Half indigenous.
Half indigenous.
Right,
yes. Important distinction to make.
But you could obviously tell like which one's the dominant trait.
Mm-hmm.
But
He's not a Mayo skin like me.
Yeah, I know. But it means no PST on my car's insurance.
Oh,
My
oh my.
reservation paid for all my fucking school, so they give me money every month, like I'm
Lucky
on
duck.
welfare. So
Living the high life.
basically, yeah.
Right on, man.
Only stuff I gotta pay for is my credit card, and gas,
Sick.
because there's no TP in Edmonton, unlike PA. So
That's a shame.
I don't get cheaper gas.
TP's goaded, man.
That's the only problem.
Oh. Not everything can be perfect, I guess.
Nope.
Anyway, introduce yourself, Brandon. We are good friends. We've known each other growing up, and it's good to have you on the show.
Yeah. Obviously my name's Brandon Moose. Was born July around 3, I think. In I used to live in a house on Mc. You could pull up there. I don't know who lives there anymore, but I don't remember the house number. But I used to live there. Then I don't remember the circuit. I don't know why we left, but I think my mom just hated living in the city, so we left out to an acreage on. And then my mom met my stepdad. They got married, moved over to like literally like 2 minutes away, or actually 2 kilometers away from. Yeah. Make sure you click that out.
I was gonna say I'm gonna bleep
funny.
all that
It was
out.
pretty funny. There's like a cow that gets out, and don't kill a cow, please. But yeah, I lived
Please.
there. Then I went to school with my boy Max. Did some cool stuff there.
The coolest stuff.
The coolest ever. And then apparently I was kind of smart or something, because I got accepted in the university. So went there, and it was actually pretty funny in its own, because it was actually my second choice I got accepted to. My first choice was like some kind of physical education, like degree or something. It wasn't like a phys ed teacher, but like therapist or something. Didn't get accepted for that because they said I had too low of an average. So they said I wasn't smart enough to get into that. So then I opted for my second choice, which was business. And they accepted me immediately, and then gave me a $3,000 scholarship, saying I had a high enough average and I was smart enough. So that kind of made me mad. So I got pissed off, and I emailed the school, and I'm like, what the fuck? So first of all, you said I'm not smart enough. And then you said I had too low of an average, and then I get accepted for another thing, and you said because I had a high average, I got a scholarship. So I was like, am I smart or not? And then they're just like, man, competitive average bullshit, like blah blah. And I'm like, okay, fine, that's okay, I guess. But I went there, and would have gone to like the U of S, and but U of S didn't have a baseball team, and I was like, I want to play baseball, so playing baseball for like ever since I was in like grade 3, technically. And then just emailed the coach, emailed like all college coaches, and I was like, hey, I'm a baseball player. Can I play for you guys? And that was pretty aura moment, I'd say. Pretty aura, W Riz, Sigma moment,
That is
because
aura.
I emailed, I think, I can't remember how many teams. There's some like 8 or 10 teams or something in the Western Canada. And I sent an email to all of them except one, because I didn't want to go to Lethbridge, so I didn't email Lethbridge. Emailed all of them, and I think out of all of them, only 2 of them didn't actually get back to me and answer me. Or 3. 3 of them didn't answer me. And all the other ones, they were like, yeah, you should come play for us. I was like, this is sick. Like, they actually wanted me to play baseball for them. Like, they're like, yeah. And then I like came between those decisions, and I was like, you know what, Edmonton's pretty sick. It's pretty close. And then I was like, I'm gonna go with you guys. And then I signed like a commitment letter. They made a cool post. The school had like a joygasm over it. Probably not. I think they didn't really care, but I like to think that they did. And then yeah, and then I've been there, been chilling there, because like apparently I have to go to school, so I had to move over to Edmonton. do a little bit of school. It's not hard school, but play a little bit of baseball, and then go to my room and like sit there and do nothing for 5 hours. Make food, go to bed, wake up, go to class, sit and do nothing for 5 hours, go to baseball, sit for another 5 hours, do nothing, make food, go to bed. That's pretty much my day. And yeah, I got bored of it, so I was like, oh, it's Thanksgiving, so let me go back home where I can chill out, not in the city. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. It's me. My favorite color is blue. Uh I could solve a Rubik's Cube in under a minute. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, in under a minute. I did it. It was like last time I did it, I did it in 56 seconds.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, fun fact.
Whoa, that's sick.
I got really into Rubik's cubes when I was in like during COVID actually,
Huh.
2020. I was like, I'm bored watching YouTube. I just saw like you just like leave the YouTube on and it just plays like endlessly.
Yeah.
It started playing Rubik's cube videos. And I'm like, those are kind of cool looking cubes. And then I was like, wait, can I solve them fast? And then I had a 2x2, little smaller one.
Yeah.
So it's only like 4 sides instead of like 9. And I got that one down to like 16 seconds. I could solve that in 16 seconds. It was sick. And I was gonna buy a speed one, and I would like half that time. And then I think I broke it because I was trying to lube it up. So I tried to pull it apart, and I broke my cube, and I was like, this sucks. So then I had to go learn the 3x3, the classic Rubik's cube, and then just watch the YouTube video. Just got facet.
No way.
And I'm like under a minute. So we're gonna try and get it under 45 seconds eventually at some point. If I don't break the cube.
That's impressive. How did I not know that? That's sick.
Yeah. It was like during the time where like your class was above, like, remember I kept getting our class to get like linked up with the grade below.
Yes, I do remember that.
So like you guys were ahead, so it was like there was a period where like it turned into like, oh, you guys and the mature guys because you hang out with the older kids, and we're still babies, so you guys don't talk to us and hang out with us sometimes. That was about that time.
Yeah.
Where I got the Rubik's cubes, butterfly knives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You saw the butterfly knives. You just see the Rubik's cubes because no one really has a Rubik's cube. I just had like 4 of them. Yeah.
Cool.
Under a minute.
That is incredible.
Yep.
So we have a really accomplished guy here in the studio today. Baseball player, Rubik's Cube master, butterfly knife connoisseur.
Yep. Oh, provincial bronze medalist in table tennis. Fun fact.
That's sick.
Provincial. On the native level. Not actual Saskatchewan games, but Tony Coat winter games. Indigenous. Provincials, I guess. I have no idea how I got into it, but I did.
Sick.
And what's funny about it is that I should have been gold, but I choked in the semifinal.
It's a shame.
Yeah, that game was probably the most insane game of ping pong I've ever played in my entire life. Normally, we're in the gym, like no one gave a shit like about the games that are going on.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people sucked, but like there's a few good guys, and I beat them. And yeah, actually, we should talk about that. That was a pretty fun experience. Okay, if we talk about that.
Yeah.
Even though it was in like 2023.
No, totally, dude. Totally.
So I was like looking at Saskatchewan games in like probably around COVID again, and I'm like, oh, they're starting back up in 2022 for the summer. And then I was like looking at baseball. I'm like, can I play the baseball? And then I was too old, I think, by like a year. So I was like, shit, I can't do that. And I was looking at other stuff, and then at the school they brought a ping pong table out, or they brought it back out, and we started playing ping pong. And we were like, me, my friend Andrew, and my friend Adam, though we were just playing like every day. Got pretty good at it actually, and it got to the point where I think I was beating like everyone in the school except maybe the janitor. But like, janitor was gross, the janitor.
I do remember. Yeah.
That guy's from like Philippines. But he used to play like competitively, so he was actually like really good. He beat me. I got close to beating him a few times, but yeah. So I was like thinking going back to Saskatchewan games, like, oh, I could play ping pong. And I was talking to my dad. I'm like, hey, I like should play ping pong. And then like I think I ended up missing the date for like actual Saskatchewan games. I didn't really look too hard into it. And I didn't email anything to get full information on how to get into it. But my dad had ties because to like the, and they're like, yeah, he can try out here. So then I went to this gym. I don't remember where. It was like just outside of Saskatoon, and I had to go there every Sunday to practice ping pong. And I got out there, and I was the only one. It's the only ping pong player
Oh my goodness.
trying out. I think there was maybe another guy, but he never showed up. So I came out there. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like I'm the only one here. And I was like thinking, I'm like, am I gonna pull up to this tournament and there'd be three guys, and I played two subpar matches, and then just get like, oh, and I'm just the winner, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be sick. It's free medal. And then it turns out like I think what happened is pulled up to the actual tournament. There was like 70 people. It was actually like it was big because I forgot that like it's a province, it's province wide or whatever.
Yeah.
I came to that, but like 75% of the people there just sucked. Like they're like still the type of people where they just like they don't do like back and forth and they just knock it right back.
Yeah.
So I was like, I guess this is pretty easy. So I just kind of coasted. But like, don't really know how to set up shit. I think I can say that because I'm. They actually suck at setting up stuff, in my experience. I don't know who's actually good at setting up stuff, but they just sucked at it. Like, they don't know how to set it up, and then they were getting mad at each other because one couldn't set up, and then they're like, I can do it better than you, and then they tried to do other stuff. But that all that happened, and then like, oh, we got like tournament. They put me in the wrong age group. They put me in a U15, and technically I was U17. And it was funny because in our exhibition matches, they just mix them all together. And I played the winner, the champion of the U17, and I beat him. Like, it was a good match, but I still beat him. And I was like, oh, I guess if I was, and then this is later, I was like, I guess if I was actually put in the right age category, I would have won gold. And I got put in 15, the U15, and it included this one guy, and he was really good too. I was actually technically better than him because every time we played an exhibition match, I played against him 3 times, and I think I beat him every time. But like it would be close, and we'd like go to like a third set or whatever. So that happened, and then we pull up to like the semifinal, and then they screwed that up too because I was first seed, and he was second seed. But they didn't put him on opposite sides of the tournament bracket.
Yeah.
So we ended up meeting each other in the semifinal instead of the final, like it would have happened if you were actually set up a tournament right.
Mm-hmm.
But they sucked at setting up the tournament, I guess. So I faced him in the semifinal, and then like that was the 6th game ever. There was Saskatchewan Tennis Table Association people there,
Whoa.
like the people that would be at the Sask games. I don't know why they were there, but they were there. They were watching it, and they were like, they thought it was a sick game. Like everyone stopped what they were doing, and everyone's standing around like the table. And I think the games go to 12, and I was winning like 11-9 in the second game because it's best of 3 games.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to like, oh, all I got to do is just serve it once over and just like keep it in play until he makes a mistake. And I had 2 serves. I served both of them into the net. So then it was like a tie, and it was almost a tie game, or it was a tie game then. I'm like, God damn. And then we went to deuces, and then I think I ended up losing. Yeah, I ended up losing eventually, like 13-11, I think, because I didn't score another point.
No way, man.
It was the biggest show job I ever had. But like, literally everyone was clapping at the end of it because it was like the sickest game ever. And then like, I was like, shh. And then like, I got sent down to like the bronze medal game, and I ended up winning the bronze medal game like 12-3. Like, both sets. Like that was the way that competition was. There's like 4 good guys, and then everyone else just sucked.
Yeah.
I literally played him, and it was literally the easiest thing I've ever done. And even the guy in the final that played the guy that beat me, people came up because they thought it was gonna be another good game, and they left immediately. And then like, just terrible game. People stopped watching.
No way.
They showed up for the end, and then like I had to be like all nice and be like, "Hey man, good job on gold." And then where I was like, "No way, I lost that." And then so I have a bronze medal now. So I just tell people I'm a provincial bronze medalist. I don't include the fact that it was in the indigenous games, not
Yeah.
like actual Saskatchewan games, because I just literally just say, "Hey, I'm a provincial bronze medalist in table tennis." They're like, "Oh, you're probably pretty good, huh?" No,
Yeah, everyone else just sucked.
yeah, no,
So, table tennis, that's an interesting sport. You don't hear a lot of people like it's like you're Forrest like fucking Forrest Gump or something.
yeah,
You
that's
know,
what it
yeah.
felt like when I did
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't know why I did it. I just started playing it.
Interesting. And so you just kind of like were good at it?
I just was kind of good at it, I guess. It's probably from baseball and stuff. Baseball probably helped out a lot with it. Just the hand-eye coordination or something, or badminton. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I just got good at it. And then my favorite thing was like there's a certain way you can hit it. You just like swing as hard as you can, but you swing like upwards, so it puts so much spin on the ball. It keeps it in the on the little table. That was my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then my dad's got a clip of me doing that like 4 times.
That's
Because
tough.
me and the
I want
guy,
to see that. I want to see that.
me and the other guy, this was the guy that I was playing against the bronze or the gold medal winner in 17U, the actual category I was supposed to be in. I think my dad recorded that game, and there was a point where like literally we were just swinging as hard as we could. Like we weren't even aiming. We were just like it was just going across the table diagonally,
Yeah.
just back and forth, and I'm just swinging as hard as I can.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah,
And so you were just like and so you just kind of like breeze through like the first however many games.
yeah.
Yeah.
I won like every game. I only lost one game, and it was that semifinal game.
That is very impressive. That is very impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah. See, I would probably be one of those shitters if I played. I'm not good at table tennis.
uh, it's like it's like a I don't know what to call it. Like a one of those things. It's like a fine art or whatever. Uh,
Niche?
Niche art. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's like you gotta really want to be good at it to be good at it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird when you tell me you like practice it and stuff. I don't practice it.
Have you ever gotten any weird reactions to telling people you're a provincial bronze medalist for table tennis?
Not so much weird, just like surprised.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's not something that people really like think about. Like, oh, you fucking played table tennis provincially?
Yeah, they get very like taken aback and half impressed because they're like they don't expect it.
Yeah.
They don't expect you to be like, yeah, I actually like am good at it. Because most everyone's played table tennis at some point or ping pong. I like calling it ping pong. Someone you've played anyone in your life, unless you're like 3 years old, you've played ping pong at some point in your life. So when you tell them you're good at it, they think about it and they think it's kind of hard or something. They're like, oh, you do? You're actually good at it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm fucking terrible at it. So that is I'm very very impressed by that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty rusty now. I stopped playing. Like I like to call it my retirement. I retired like at the end of that tournament. I got retired
Yeah.
and I stopped playing for like half a year. And I tried to come back. I got beat by like both my friends. Adam and Andrew beat me.
That's a shame.
I'm like, I guess I'm sucked now. And I didn't play it for like the entire year of like grade 11, I think, because they moved the table to like the back of like the hallway instead of a classroom, so it wasn't fun anymore.
Hmm.
And so I was like, it's kind of boring. We're not gonna play it anymore. And then it got moved to another room, and we started playing it more. And I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun again. And then this one teacher, uh, George,
Full name.
George, I can't remember where he lives exactly, but if someone wanted to jump him, if you just put me in the car, I could direct you to his house. So, yeah, he lives by the. If you're coming, if you're coming from the north, driving into like on that road, was it highway? If you're driving down, you're coming from the north, going south, on the right, there's a, and you drive a little bit, and then I can't remember which house number he is, but parents' house is a. You can see his red here, so Yeah. If anyone here is tech savvy and you know how to unbleep the audio, you'll know exactly where to find this guy.
So, so why do you want people to jump this feller?
Well, I'm saying if you wanted to, I don't want anyone to jump. Don't
Oh,
jump him, please.
oh,
But like,
okay. Well, why might people want to jump him?
I don't know. I feel like want to jump was a bad choice of words. But if you want to see him, if you want to meet him,
Did he interfere with the games?
no, he just beat me.
Oh, well, fuck that guy then.
Exactly. If you beat
What
me,
a fucking
I don't
asshole.
like getting beat. I don't like losing. So if you beat me, I'm gonna be mad about it. I when I lose, I'm not like I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this guy. It was just like, dang it, I lost. I'm just mad about losing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, he beat me a few times, and it was actually all me. He knew that I was very focused on myself being
Hmm.
good, and very focused on that. And he literally would just hit it back to me, and I would try and do a move, and I'd miss it every time. I didn't realize it till the end of the year. I'm like, wait, he's not even trying like anything. He's just hitting it back to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, what if I just hit it back to him? And I literally just stopped doing everything fancy. I would just bring it back to him normally every time. And then he started missing because he actually couldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, I guess it's not that hard to. I guess it's not hard to beat him. So I eventually beat him once, and then at the end, and he's like, all right, we're done. So
Lost too much aura.
I lost too much aura. That was the last time I played ping pong. I think officially retired. I didn't. I should have made an Instagram post. You know, where people make those posts at the end of the high school.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
thank you so much to my high school career. Like, thanks to all my friends and my coaches. Like, this was the best experience I ever had in my life. Like, I didn't make one of those, but I should have made one of those. It would have been really funny.
So retired ping pong player,
Retired ping pong player.
Rubik's cube expert,
Yeah.
and then now college baseball star. Tell us a little bit about your college experience playing ball. Actually, first I want to ask you a question about the schooling part. Because okay, so I'm in trade school, right? Not a whole lot of like. Okay, I don't want to say there's not a whole lot of brain involved in that because some of it is pretty, some of it is pretty technical and it's a different kind of intelligence than like verbal IQ and stuff like that. But it's a different kind, and for me, I excel at it. So I don't know exactly how like the university shit is. What is the like? What's your course load? Like, is it tough? Do you struggle with it? Like, do you get like a lot of shit? Do you have trouble with your university?
Um. Uh. My mom says I actually like undershot my potential.
Oh yeah,
I'm like choosing a business major, but like I blame that as being like they didn't accept me for the one I wanted,
yeah.
which was technically like a kinesiology type thing. So I tried to get into it and they just didn't allow it. But so I picked Bachelor of Commerce, which is just business. And then I'm gonna branch it out into sports management later
Hmm.
and stuff, but and business admin. That's like well major and minor in. But course load wise, I have like 3 classes a day. Actually no, 3 or 2 classes a day. So have like they're all basic classes. A lot of what people say is that the first year is like the easiest year ever. I think
Yeah.
they said it's like the equivalent of like a grade 10 year or something like that.
Oh, okay, so like
Because they're
super
just trying to
easy.
build foundation and like teach you basic stuff. That's where like the 101 term comes from. I found out like the where it's like whatever 101 like they say like oh guitar 101 it's like they're talking about
Yeah.
the basics like the foundation and stuff, so a lot of 101 classes, so like and it's all just like learn how to like run businesses or manage and stuff like that, work with money and like economics type deal or whatever. So that's the thing, but like class wise I have like 8 a.m. classes because of baseball. I can't have any later classes. I was told that I needed to get it all my classes done before 3. because I like have like baseball starts at like 4 or
Yeah.
4:30 or something. I can't remember. But they didn't tell me anything later after that. So that's all I was told. So I made my classes all in the morning. So I have like an 8 a.m. class every day, and I gotta wake up at like 7 just to make and then make it to class for 8. And my class is like depending on the day, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's 8 a.m. to 8:50, and that's like an economics class with um yeah, I got that class, and that's like barely an hour long. And then here's the cool thing about being choosing your classes at whatever time you want. My next class is at 12, so I have a 3 hour break between classes.
Sick.
So I wake up early and I'm tired, and I sit through my class and write the notes down on my computer and like listen because it's just a lecture, it's not actual work. And I get back and I just throw everything on my desk and I just go back to bed for 3 hours or 2 hours, I guess. And then I wake up, eat food, go to my next class, which is an actual math class. It's like I don't get the names of them, but it's like some kind of quantitative decision making process or something. I don't remember, but it's just algebra and a bunch of stuff like that, like graphs, finance. That's class, and and I'm done at like 12:50. That it's only another 50-minute class. And if it's Monday or Wednesday, that is the last class of my day. So I actually am done school at 12:50 on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I just like go back home and sit for another 2 hours and do whatever, and then I go to baseball. But if we're talking about like Tuesday and Thursday, that's like my heavier day, I guess. Which like compared to regular school, it's not heavy at all, technically,
Yeah.
because I again have an 8 a.m. class, but that is an hour and 20 long instead of 50 minutes. It's an extra half an hour.
Oh my.
So it's a math class. It's a statistics class in the morning that I got to take, and that one's like a little harder because they do actual math and stuff in there. So that's one I got to do for an hour 20, and then I go back, and then my next class is at 11. So I only get like an hour. I only get 2 hours. Fucking bullshit. I hate Tuesdays and Thursdays because instead of my regular 3 hour break that I get to do, I only get fucking 2 hours, which is complete bullshit.
It's fucking brutal, man.
Like this worse than school. Like worse than getting like a 15-minute break at school. Like
Yeah.
can't 2 hours or fucking out of special time with myself. Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Didn't mean it like that. I just meant like I don't know what I meant. Yeah, I got that class, and then that's the only. Then after that 11 a.m. class, I'm done at 12:20. But then I have 10 minutes to walk over to another building and get to my next class, which is like a management class, a management introduction class, which is insanely easy. And that's one of the classes I get the most bored in. But yeah, that class, and then I'm done at like 1:50. So actually, like I'm either done at 12:50 or 1:50. So I'm either out of school at like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, which is pretty sick because I don't gotta go to school.
No
Except for
way.
Fridays. Fridays is the only bad time because it gets in the way. Is I have a lab where they teach you how to use Excel, and that's at 2 o'clock to 2:50.
Yeah.
And it's like so random because I'm done at 1, so I just have an hour before my next class. And then I go to like it's only 20 minutes long. It says 50 minutes, but like it's 20 minutes long. They just show you how to do a few things on the computer, and they just say, "Yeah, you can go now." So that's my day.
Do you
That's
have
my
like
week.
do you have like a lot of work in those classes? Like, do you find yourself like struggling to keep up? Because I've heard from other people in university that they struggle to keep up. They're having trouble keeping their grades up and shit, and they're falling behind. Do you experience that?
Only in English.
Only in English?
I have an English class, and it is annoying because I gotta try and like make sure I have time to do like writing because it's actual writing stuff and it takes forever.
Yeah.
Uh, they give you time to do stuff. They just say like it needs to be done by this time. They don't tell you you gotta look it up on your like computer when your due dates are. But they give you some work, and then it's usually enough time to get it done. But sometimes it gets if you're not paying attention. you're not paying attention to deadlines and stuff, it'll creep up on you.
Yeah.
But like if it's just business, it's business major, so it's not hard.
Okay.
It's not the hardest, so it's like it's not bad to do anything to get things done on time. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just usually you get like about 4 days to get an assignment done when they release it, and you got till like midnight on the fourth day.
Oh shit.
11:59 is the last time you can like submit it.
Yeah.
And I've only ever done that once. That's because I forgot about an assignment. So that's like another thing. If you just pay attention when your assignments get done. Pay attention. Pay attention when you gotta do stuff, I guess. And it was a math one. And I literally got like all five, like it was like 14 questions long, and I was like I got to five and I had everything right, and then it was like 11:58, and then 11:59 I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I think I got like a 42% on that assignment.
You know, that's still better than a 0.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's better than a 0 if I just write some stuff down.
Yeah. Because 0 fucks you, but 42 you can recover from.
Yeah,
that.
0 fucks you very much. I almost got a 0, but that was funny. That was the one time I actually got behind in class.
Yeah.
And I'm almost not behind at this point, but I brought my car. I got a car, 2015 Chevy Cruze. I don't know the license plate, otherwise I would say it because I like it when stuff gets bleeped out. But actually, I know it. I know it. It's so
I got my work cut out for me this episode.
I remembered it because I have a piece of paper. Yeah, that's my car. But like, when I bought it, I didn't know the brakes were going out. So the front right brake, like all the pads were gone. It was metal on metal, and I rocked that for like 2 weeks. Just every time I stopped.
I mean, if it's already broken, it's already broken. You know, you can't break it anymore.
Yeah, so I did that, and I finally took it to the shop. But it was the same day as I had an English assignment where I had to write. It was an in-class assignment where I had to write something down. I had to write like a summary or something. It was like our first big assignment in the class, and took my car in at 10 a.m. That's when I was told, and I was like, okay, I just need to be able to get back before 11 because I have a class. And then he didn't care. I went to like this garage. Not to be mean to them, but I don't know why they had it. It was a weird shop. My dad found it on Facebook Marketplace and just said, go here.
Yeah.
So I went there, and they basically did all the stuff I would do in a garage because they literally just went out to the store and bought the brakes for me. They didn't have it on them, and they just went out and bought them and then put them on. But that took them like an hour and a half to do, and I was like annoyed with that because I already missed the class and I missed my assignment. I was like, shit, what am I going to do about this? Because I was like, oh, it's fine. And then I was like, I'll just bite the bullet, take the 0.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I going to do? What can I do? I guess. So I was like, I'll just take the 0. I'll come back. And then the next class, they're like, okay, we're going to be using the summaries we wrote to do our next assignment. I was like, well, fuck, because I don't have one written.
Yeah.
So then I had to send her, and then I went to my business management class, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna not pay attention to that class and write like a big ass email to my English teacher, and be like, I'm sorry I screwed up, but I don't have a summary written yet, and I need it for the grammar assignment. What am I gonna do? And then she was like, well, you just rewrite it.
Oh.
So then I just went to another classroom like 2 weeks later, and I rewrote it. So I was like, oh, that's fine, but. Yeah, that was the one time I felt half behind. And then now I have until Tuesday. Actually, I have until tomorrow to actually get my grammar assignment handed in.
Nice.
But yeah, so don't get behind. It's pretty easy to like, not get behind. So you just show up to class. If you just show up, they'll tell you what to do. Kind of. And then don't schedule a car appointment at 10 a.m. and expect them to do what you think you can do, because I thought if it was me doing brakes, it would have taken me about 45 minutes tops, not like on average half an hour to get the brakes pads done, because I've done them before.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take long. Took them an hour and a half. That was a mistake on my part. So
yeah,
Yeah,
That's pretty brutal.
that was pretty funny though, because I think there's no way I'm getting my tire off after what they did there. They pretty much raped my tires. Like, if I'm being honest,
Yeah.
they raped my lug nuts. They took I was just sat there and watched it because I didn't want to help them. I didn't know what they were thinking was a good idea or not, and I didn't want them to be like, "What are you doing? Let's do our work." So I sat there in a chair and watched them work. And they put the brakes on. They did all that fine, and then they went and put the tires back on, and they got the impact,
Yeah.
and they just went on each of them and did 8 ugga on the lug nuts
Oh
on
my
all of them.
goodness.
And then they took a torque wrench and checked it, and they didn't even it didn't even rotate once before the thing
Yeah.
it was way over torqued. On all of them, they checked all of them, and then on top of that, they took it again and did 3 more ugga on each of them. And I'm like, well, my tire's not coming off.
Yeah. Well, dude, now you're safe.
Now I'm gonna need, yeah. If anything happens to my tires, I'm gonna need to bring a breaker bar with me anywhere I go, because the little tiny little shitty little aluminum thing they give you in the car is gonna bend if I try and
Oh yeah.
break the nut.
Oh yeah.
So they completely over tightened them, and they had the audacity to say, make sure you retorque them in 100 kilometers. I'm like, these things are not coming off ever. Yeah. So last time I'll ever take it to there. Actually, I might take it there again.
Yo, docs their business, bro.
As much as I'd like to dox their business, I think I have to go back there to get my window back on.
Okay, well,
Because
that's probably a good idea that
Because
you don't.
The funny part about that place is that they're not actually a full auto body shop. They're just a glass shop. The thing they specialize in is putting glass on.
Oh.
They just so happen to be able to do other stuff.
Yeah.
But they.
Oh,
So I actually might need to take it there to do that.
Okay. Yeah. So, on top of being a college intellectual, you are also a baseball star. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, the baseball.
Yes.
Team.
Do you take P?
No, not me.
No.
Not me.
No. Do you get tested?
Maybe. I haven't been tested yet. But they might test in the actual when the season starts. They might do tests. I don't know if they actually do tests, but
Interesting.
but
So you could, in theory, be, and no one would know.
yeah, I think I don't know. I wouldn't take them. I wouldn't take them. Apparently, they say it's a competitive advantage, but I think everyone should just do it.
Then you could see what the human body can really do.
That's what I think. Why don't they just do that? Because you want to see how it goes. In the 90s and 80s, literally every big hitter in baseball was.
Well, so was
they-
everyone in football and basketball.
Exactly, and they just the type of shit you see fucking Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, they were absolutely hammering balls in next week, 500 plus feet, and that was so fun to see.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's a competitive advantage. It's not fair. And it's well, then everyone should take it then.
Yeah,
It's not an advancement. It's an enhancement.
Instead of making it cool and entertaining, they made it just boring and gay by saying, "Oh no, you can't fucking inject to your ass."
It's called being competitive.
Yeah.
How bad do you want it?
Exactly. Make it so everyone can.
If you want it bad enough, you're gonna shove it up your ass. You're gonna get it into you some way.
Yep.
How bad do you want it? If you want it bad enough, you're gonna do it. That's competitive. That's competitive spirit right there.
Damn right.
Compete. Be there. Compete. That's the moral of the story. How
Yeah.
bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? All right, let's stop talking.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Brandon, you're back.
I'm back.
Okay, so you're playing on this team. Me and my girlfriend were hanging out with your girlfriend while you were gone. She was talking about you and your team and shit, and she was telling me that you were having you had to do a 7-minute mile or whatever, and you were 1 or 2 seconds too slow only.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were having a little bit of trouble getting onto the actual team.
Well, not on the team,
but
on the playing.
On the plane, yeah, that's what I mean.
On a certain roster.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your experience getting that 7-minute mile.
Yeah, so our team does like fitness testing because like to like make sure you're actually like athletic enough. So in the fitness testing, it was like the second day I was there. Like the first day I went to the field, they did a whole like hour long like talking session where we just sat there in chairs. And then the next day they're like, yeah, we're all going to a track and we're gonna time you guys. We're like, what? And then they're like, you gotta do a mile in 7 minutes. And they texted us this like 2 weeks before like the actual meeting, before we actually all the team like before the start of the year.
Yeah.
2 weeks before they're like, yeah, you guys got to do a 7 minute mile. So I would start training for this. And then I was like I never ran a 7 minute mile in my life.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know if I can actually do this. And then I asked one of the track coach from high school. I was like, is it hard? Do you think I could do it? And then I was like, maybe if she says I can do it, it shouldn't be that hard. And then the first thing she says is, I think so, dot, dot, dot. And I was like, I'm
Ooh.
fucked. Like, if the person that runs track and, like, knows people's abilities says, I think so, that I was like, I'm going to be fucked. Then I asked a bunch of other people, and they're like, I think you could do it. And they're like, yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I could do it. So then I ran it at home. I ran a mile at home. I half tried to do it. And then, I ended up like my depth perception sucked. I had a point measured out. I was running on a gravel road, and I ended up running like 400 meters too short because I turned too early on the road.
Yeah.
So I ran. So a mile is 1,600 meters. Is a mile. I ran 1.2 or 1.4.
Mm-hmm.
I ran 1.4 actually. I think I don't remember something like that. But when I crossed it at like a minute or 5 minutes 30 seconds. So I had like a minute and a half to make 400 meters. So I actually was a lap short. Oof, that's tough.
Yeah.
I was a lap short. But I actually was dead. I was like almost passed out. My mom was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." And then I ran it like more at home, and like I was getting like 7 minutes 20 seconds, and that was like trying to be like chill and not try and go for it. And then I came up there, actually in Edmonton, we're doing it, and like people were getting it like 6 minutes 30 seconds, like 6:40.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, people are actually able to do it. So if I just keep up with them and do it, and then it turns out I was in a group that was pretty slow. I was in a slow group. They
Mm-hmm.
put us in a slow group. I was like, why did you put us in a slow group? I was like, I was praying I got put in like a group with somebody that could do it, and they knew how fast they had to go, so I just keep their pace.
Yeah.
No, I got put in a slow group.
Oh, so they like fucked you up or whatever?
It half fucked me up, so I tried to run at it, and then like the faster guys were in my group, and they just pulled away.
Yeah.
And then like I was like, I'm holding a good pace. I think I have a good pace holding. And then like it sucked because like I got to like the third lap, and they're like, "Come on, let's go. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to get like one more lap." I'm
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, I'm chilling because like I think the actual on average you have to run about a minute 35 around the track,
Yeah. Okay.
and you have to run that 4 times to get another 7 minutes. I think that's like the speed you have to go to. So I was like, oh, 2 minutes, like this is fine. And then like I was absolutely dead though. And then I got like halfway and they're like 1 minute left. I was like, no way. I'm only halfway and there's a minute left. It took me a minute to get only halfway. I'm like, I gotta try and do something, and I was trying as hard as I could. Like my legs didn't want to move at all. And then I was like, I think I'm there. And then like they're like, push, push, push. And I was like running. And then at the end I just hear they're going, finish strong, finish strong. I'm like, fuck, that means I failed.
Yeah.
Because when you fail, they end up saying finish strong. Like just finish strong. Just finish strong. Not like, come on, come on. They're just like, finish strong, finish strong. I was like, fuck, I don't think I did it. I'm like, I don't know. I was dead. And they were reading the times. They're like, Moose, 7:06. And I was just like, fuck. They're like, I think you got it. Like, that's pretty good, man. They were like, 7:06. I'm like, fuck. And I just fell over.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, are you kidding me? I was like, no way I failed that. And then, like, it was pretty sick, though, because the head coach texted me that later that night. And he gave me a whole speech. And he was like, hey, like it's okay that you missed it. A lot of people do that, and they're able to do it within a couple weeks. And they're like, but everyone saw that you were putting as much effort as you could into it. So the coaches actually liked the effort I was putting into it because I
That's
was
very
actually
nice.
trying as hard as I could.
Yeah.
And they're like, you'll get it in no time if you have 7:06. So then like a week later, no, that was Tuesday. on that week, and then I tried again on Friday. And I ran it again, and then I did that, and it was this time it was on the field. So instead of 4 laps around a track, it was 3 laps around the field, or no, 4 laps around the field. Then you ran a straight line to like the foul pole.
Yeah.
So that amounted to a mile, I guess. And we got to that, tried as hard as I could again, and like ran into the wall. I was like, fuck. I was like sitting there. I'm like, I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if this is enough. And it's the assistant coach. He's like 7:02. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I just went inside. I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, I was so pissed. I was so pissed, but I couldn't do anything about it because I was dead. Like, I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
I wanted to just like throw something, but then I had no energy to throw anything.
That's ridiculous.
And I think
man.
I sat in like the clubhouse for like an hour, just like, no way I did that. And then everyone's like, no way, guys, Moose got a 7:02, dude. And then everyone was mad at the coaches after that.
Yeah,
they're all mad because they saw I was trying as hard as I could, and I got a 7:02, and they're like, bro, the coaches are being complete like anal about this. Like, it's 2 seconds. And then they're like,
yeah.
And then they're also like, well, it's only 2 seconds. All you gotta do is like, basically, they said I was like 3 big steps away. If I took like 3 bigger strides, at some point I would have had it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is fucked. Like, I don't know if I can do it. Like, I'm getting close to my limit here. And then it turns out I was running a bad pace. So then the third attempt, the whole team, they put on the group chat and they're like, hey, people who have passed it and know the pace, like, we need someone to pace these guys because some of them are so close.
Yeah.
So then there's pace a guy. His name's Braden Morris. He's a pretty cool guy. He ran with me the whole way.
Oh.
And he was a pacer guy. And I ran pace with him. I'm like, this is a way easier pace. And like he was being like encouraging the whole time. And I was like, this is sick. And then I got to the end and I was like, shit, like I ran a good pace and I had so much energy. So then I just ran it, like I sprinted as hard as I could at the end. At least my form of a sprint. Because when you're dead tired, you don't look like you're sprinting, but it felt like I was running as fast as I could. And I just fully I left him. And everyone's like, yeah, let's go. And I was like actually running good. I'm like, oh, I think I got it. And then like, you're supposed to just touch the wall and like stop. I ran into it. Like I pretty much shouldered the Bowerfield wall, trying to like run as fast as I could into it. Then he didn't say the time, which pissed me off more.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me the time, so I didn't know if it was enough or not. They're like, bro, you got it. And then like the other guy who also passed, he's like, great job, Moose. Like that was sick. And I was like, I had no idea how fast I was. I got back to the clubhouse and then like everyone's saying you got it. I'm like, I think I got it. And they're like, dude, there's no way you didn't get it. You definitely got it. We're like, what? And they're like, well, how fast was I? And apparently I ran like 6 minutes 45 seconds.
Oh,
apparently
fuck.
I got like 15 seconds faster. And I was like, there's no way I got 15 seconds faster. But it turns out if you run a good pace, you get it.
Yeah.
I was like, no way. So I did that. But for like a week and a half, I couldn't play. Technically. I couldn't play. I could practice, but I couldn't play. That's the way they had it. If you pass 7 minutes, you can play. You're eligible to play for the whole year. If you're above 7 minutes but below 9 minutes or 8.5 minutes, you can practice. So if you're slower than 8.5 minutes, you cannot until you get under 8.5. You can practice. So I got it. I was the first person to do it who failed originally. From the first day on that Tuesday, of everyone that failed, I was the first one to complete it.
Nice.
I was the first one to do it. And then I think other people were still stuck. One guy was stuck, and then the other guys all got it eventually. They all got on the third try. Actually, everyone got on the third try except for a few people.
Right on.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
It was sick. And like, there's so much running there on the team. You run all the time.
Ugh, fucking hate running.
Lots of running. It's a form of discipline, I guess.
Fucking hate cardio.
Like one time we lost to high schoolers the other week.
Oh.
We were playing a high school team.
Yeah.
And we got our ass handed to us. And it probably wasn't the best idea because we went to the bar. Everyone went to the bar the night before. It was a Friday.
That'd do it. Yeah.
And we all went to the bar, and everyone got fucked up. I had to play at noon that day. Or no, 2:00. I had to play at 2 that day. There were some people had to be there at 9:00, and they were still at the bar. I'm like, you guys are fucked. I was like, I'm gonna be fine. I was fine.
Yeah.
I got there, I was fine. And then I think I played a little bit, I didn't do too good, but that wasn't me being hungover. That was me being like disoriented because I had to buy a bat. And I bought a baseball bat, and then like I forgot half my stuff in my dorm room, but I didn't have time to go get it, so I just threw everything I had on me
Yeah.
there, like the stuff I had there. I threw on, and I didn't have my contacts in.
Oh, you're just off your game.
I just felt off the whole time just because of like bad stuff like that, and I just bought a brand new bat, and I wasn't used to it yet, so I didn't
Mhm.
do the best, is what I thought I could do. But like they were pissed off about the first game they lost because they lost the first game like 5-6 or 6-5 or something.
Oh shit! So
To like high school
close,
team. It
close.
wasn't close though because at the beginning of it was like the first inning they were down 6-1 to a high school team. So the coaches were pissed. And then they
Ooh.
tried to come back, they couldn't come back. They were so pissed. And then we got up there and the coaches were still mad when the second group came in.
So how did you lose to a high school team? Just,
Just out of it.
just
The
out of.
team
What?
had
What do you think you could have won if your team wasn't hungover?
probably yeah.
Yeah.
We were some of them were hungover, but it was more just tired because we stayed up till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
We stayed up till the bar kicked us out. But like it was more just like not in the game. No one was in the game. They were thinking about other stuff. No energy on the bench. Like no like celebrating or anything. It was just kind of quiet, and they hated the fact that we were quiet and stuff like that. And they were just the main thing they're mad about was like, I don't care if you guys went to the bar or whatever. It's like you just got to show up ready to play, and no one was ready to play when we showed up. So they were pissed about that. And then we proceeded to lose the second game. I think 3-1 or 3-2 because we were down 3-0 at one point.
That's major aura loss.
Yeah,
I will say.
it was so much or lost, and then usually we like go together as like a group on like the foul pole or on the foul line and like talk, and the coaches talk about the stuff we did good and the stuff we did bad and like all that.
Yeah.
And the first thing they said was, "Go to the fucking clubhouse." Not even like a talk. They're just like, "Go to the clubhouse." We're like, shit. Everyone's like, "Yeah, bro, you gotta come over here." And, like walked into the clubhouse, and I'm sitting like in a certain area where like the coaches kind of walk into,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Moose, you should move." I was like, "Why?" Because the coaches are gonna walk right there, and like everyone's gotta be facing them. I wouldn't be too close to them. I was like, "Oh, I can't go close to these guys. This is scary." And then like we sat there waiting for like 15 minutes, and it was just dead silent. No one said a thing. And the coach just came out, and he's like, "Yeah, we got fucking nothing to say. See you tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then
Dude.
they're like, "Check the group chat." And we're like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
And usually, so there's like another thing. There's like 70 people on the team. There's like 70 people on the program because there's two teams that they run, the varsity and a junior varsity.
Okay.
So like, there's so many people, you got to split them all up into different teams for games.
Yeah.
So there's different groups or whatever. There's practice groups and all that. Usually they say group one show up this time, like group two or whatever. They sent a text like 5 minutes after walking out, and it said entire team show up for 9 in the morning. We will be doing attendance, and you'll be in deep shit if you're not there. And everyone's like, fuck.
Yeah.
And the older guys is like, yeah, we're running. We're running. We're like, what? And they're like, yeah, they're gonna run us till we puke. We're like, what? No way. So then we show up there, like it was the next morning too. And then I think the whole team was like, no one go to the bar. No one's going to the bar tonight.
Yeah.
If you go to the bar tonight, we're beating the fuck out of you or something like that. Like you're in deep shit if you go to the bar. Everyone stay home. Everyone's got to show up. Otherwise, there's going to be more trouble. We showed up. They lectured us for like 25 minutes, something like that, half an hour. And it's like 9 in the morning. It's like cold out. And we all showed up. And then and it was funny because some people came up and like were getting dressed with cleats on, and they're just like, no cleats. No cleats. And then one of them said like no cleats because you're gonna be on concrete. And then everyone's like, "Fuck, we're running up the stairs because the stairs are all concrete."
Yeah.
Like, no cleats for no cleats for the concourse area. And we're like, "No, we're running upstairs." And they had us do that, and that was like one of the worst days ever. That was the one time I think I got close to throwing up. Never thrown up because I've been that tired, but felt like I could have thrown up if I kept going,
Yeah.
or if I ate more food or something like that, I would have thrown up. But we got there and they like were like, okay, so you guys are gonna go into different stations and you're gonna just like work until you like pass out pretty much. They made us want to do one
Fuck,
where you
man.
gotta like run along the wall up till the foul pole to foul pole like a rainbow,
Yeah.
and then you run a straight line to the next like pole. So it's like a bow and arrow. They call it a bow and arrow
Yeah.
because it's like shaped like a bow and arrow. You got to do that. So you jog, and then when you get to the straight point, you sprint as hard as you can, and you just keep doing it. And they made us do that for like 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes straight of doing that. which fucking sucked. And then you're tired from that, and they're like, okay, next station, and then the next station was lunges, and like stepping lunges. So every step you're lunging.
Yeah.
You're not walking a few steps and lunging. Like your every step is a lunge. And
Oh,
you
that
just
sounds
do that,
fucking
and you do that
terrible. Holy
in a
shit.
diamond around the bases for another 15 minutes or whatever. Third station was wall sits. So you wall sat for like 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then on the line, and then there was a 45-pound plate, and you're passing it between each other, which doesn't seem that hard, but it was already, because you were just finished lunges and
Yeah.
sprinting, your legs were dead, and that was like literally, like players were like, we were like moaning pretty much because it was in pain. I
Yeah.
was moaning at least.
Oh my
I was like,
fuck, man.
just like, ugh, like it was bad, and then after that was the last station was jumping jacks, and you just in sync. Everyone did it. Everyone did jumping jacks until like 100. You had to count up to 100, and
Yeah.
then you reset. And you all got to be in sync, because if one person is not in sync, you reset and start back at 0. And we ended up doing like 500 jumping jacks straight or something like that.
Oh,
Like got to the part where you
dude.
couldn't even bounce up and down. Like you literally would just like step out and just like not like jumping jacks. It was just like because literally that's all you could do. You couldn't push yourself up. It was bad. And then like they had a timer going, and if one person didn't look like they were working hard enough or doing something right, they would stop the timer and wait for them to get back on track. Well, let's say there was the wall said some guy stood up because his legs hurt, and he
Yeah.
waited and tried to catch his breath. They would stop the clock and wait for the guy to get back.
That's
And then
fucking
they'd wait another,
ridiculous,
and then
dude.
they'd wait another minute before resuming it,
Yeah.
so they know he's actually gonna stay there. And then it stuck with the jumping jack, because there was one guy who was out of sync. They would just stop the clock and then wait for them to notice someone was out of tune. It was bad. And then like what ended up happening, one of them took like almost 20 minutes long, one of the stations, because I think it was the jumping jacks. When I was in jumping jacks, it took forever because one guy threw up, and he like was almost passed out,
Yeah.
and he fell so behind in the running one. They stopped the clock and waited for him to like get back on track. Then one of the guys, like he was pretty good. He grabbed him and was like helping him, like pretty much like holding him, helping him run
Yeah.
until he got back up to speed, and then they finally resumed the clock. That was like 40 minutes straight of like doing whatever, almost an hour of like just running, like absolutely, they were dead tired, and they're like, okay, you get a 3 minute break. You go 3 minute break. I'm like, that's not it. Like another 3 minutes to like drink some water and like all that. And then they're like, okay, time for the second half of this. And then the second half was another like 40 minutes of like a 20-minute long military run. Do you know what that is?
I think so, yeah.
Military run is like you're in a line
Oh,
of
okay. Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
one person's got to sprint to the front.
Mhm.
The back person's sprint. Yeah, like that. And we did that for 20 minutes around the field. And that was probably I like that the best. I like doing military runs because I feel like I'm actually like just running. And it
Yeah.
feels less stressful. And I like the fact that you get to sprint as hard as you can up front.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, and the coaches love it when I do it, apparently, because I sprint. And apparently when I sprint as hard as I can, I look like I'm working as hard as I possibly can,
Yeah.
because I kind of am, and they love it, like, every time I sprint.
Oh, well, that's good.
They're like, yeah, let's go, it was great, like, great job, or whatever. And then, like, we did that, I was like, fuck, that hurt. And then the second group, the second station was, you run up and down every single stair in the stadium. And I'll show you a picture of the field. It's Remax Field in Edmonton. It fits like 9,500 people. There's so many stairs, like,
Oh my
and they're like
fuck.
so long. And we had to run upstairs first of all, and then we had to sprint across like the little main area that you walk across,
Yeah.
and then get to one point, run up the stairs, run across, and run down the stairs, and do like a zigzag
Yeah.
up and down all the stairs. And then once you get to the end, you sprint as hard as you can back to the start and do it again. And then you do that for 20 minutes. Had to have ran up and down. Had to have ran up and down every stair for like at least like 3 times. I think we were on the 4th time, and it was like 3.5 before the time went up. And that was the point where I felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah.
That was at one point I had to stop for like 2 seconds because I literally bent over and was thinking I was going to throw up on a chair, and like took like 2 deep breaths maybe. And like as soon as I did that, because our team was kind of sick, because we're all helping each other.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I stopped, like everyone was like, "No, you come on, you gotta keep going, like let's go here."
Yeah.
They literally like almost practically getting picked up, pushed back on the stairs. They were not letting me, because if they saw me stopped, they would stop the clock and wait for me to get back on
Yeah.
track. And then we finished that, and I was like, that sucked. And we finally were done it. And then they're like, okay, that would have been it. But one of you guys didn't fill out a form. Because we had a form, we're getting winter coats or whatever.
Oh no!
And they're like, please put your size down. All you gotta do is put your size down on this Google sheet and send it to us.
Yeah.
It was like a whole like team, and like everyone could edit it. Just put your size down, and that's it. So they know what size to get. One guy didn't do it. I don't know who it was, but one guy just forgot about it, and no one reminded him. So they're like, it's your fault for not reminding this guy. So you're all gonna run one more lap around the track or around the field. So that sucked.
That is fucking
And that
brutal.
and that was like 9 in the morning. Like everyone was just barely awake doing
Yeah.
that. Like so many people threw up. I knew a lot of people threw up because they put in the group chat later. They're like, if you threw up, please go clean it up. Especially if it was in the seats.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people threw up apparently. So
Yeah.
yeah, so just don't lose. The moral of the story: if you're in a college team program, do not lose to a bunch of high schoolers, because coaches will make you run and everything. Actually, they make us run for anything. Actually, yeah, actually, just win every game if you're in anything. Just if you win, it's so much easier. You don't have to run. If you lose in the slightest bit, that you're gonna run. I don't know. Yeah, it's discipline, I guess. We do like inter squads all the time. They make us run. If you lose the inter squad game, they're like, yeah, you got to run a triangle. That's another thing we do. We do a lot of running. They call them triangles.
Okay.
You start at home plate. You run to one foul pole, to the other foul pole, back home plate. So it's a triangle.
Yeah.
And you got to do that in under a minute and 5. Because they say if you're a college athlete, a player, you should be able to run this in at least a minute and 5.
Yeah.
Or at the most. You gotta be under a minute and 5. Which is pretty cool, because that was like that was a time I actually felt like I was actually getting good at running and like more athletic, because when I first ran it, apparently my time was like a minute 20. I ran it in a minute 20 and I almost passed out. Like that was the first time I ran it. And the last time I ran it, I did it in a minute and 1 second.
Oh, nice.
So I'm almost under a minute running around it. And they're like, great job. Because I actually shaved off like 19 seconds.
That is fucking impressive.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, just don't lose, because if you lose, you gotta run a triangle. So
That does not sound fun. That does not sound fun at all.
No.
I fucking hate running.
hate running.
I like lifting weights, but no running for this guy.
Yeah. But like that's the only bad part, I'd say.
Yeah?
The only bad part is just doing that. Like that's the only issue. Everything else is fun. We play poker. There's a poker table.
Oh, that's sick. That's fucking sick, actually.
Go on the poker table. Just so fun.
I enjoy me a good poker game.
Play a bunch of poker, blackjack, whatever you want. Baccarat. Yeah. It's so fun. Yeah. There's a TV in the clubhouse. We got a PlayStation hooked up. Play some games. Watch the baseball game.
Oh, yeah?
Watch games or whatever you want, really.
You know, you tell me all these stories about like all this running and shit, and I was just like, I could not keep up with any of that unless I had some dubby in my system to keep me going and to keep me energized. Dubby, the Jitterless Energy Blend, a powdered energy drink with 150 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, tons of like vitamins and shit. It'll keep your shit pumping, keep that heart pumping, keep the energy in your body. You could run 10 miles with this shit and not be out of breath. Be like walking up a flight of stairs, a small flight of stairs, with Dubby.
Yeah, actually, like I didn't tell you this, but like the part where I talked about running, like when I ran 6 minutes 45 seconds, like I shaved off another like 20 seconds almost.
Mhm.
It's because I had this beforehand.
Oh yeah,
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 I did.
really.
Because I was like, I need every like bit. Because a lot of pitchers they drink energy drinks and like all this, and I was like, maybe I should try this. I saw this at the store,
Yep.
bought it, It was sick. The only regret is I didn't use the promo code.
Code TTOT Wicked at checkout and save 10% off your next order.
I didn't do that. Make sure you do that because that's a smart idea.
That's a shame that you didn't,
Smart
because you can go to w.gg and order any flavor that you want. They got some dope ass flavors on there, and you can save yourself 10% off your purchase with code TTOT Wicked at checkout. We get a little bit of money when you use our code. You save money on a great product, even endorsed by a retired ping pong champion or a bronze medalist, college basketball or baseball star. Why do I keep saying basketball? Baseball star, a college intellectual, and just an all-around great guy. So if you want to get your dubby, go to w.gg, and use code TTOT Wicked at checkout. You can find the link to it as well in our link tree, linktr.ee/TTOT Wicked, and go and get your own.
Tell you what I'm gonna do with this. Tonight. I have to drive 6 hours back to back to Edmonton. Gonna need some energy. So what better thing to use than to use Dovey? Because like, literally run for miles with this stuff. If I'm being honest, like, so many good applications. Do it playing sports. Let's say you're editing videos or whatever. You're like staying up late, thinking about doing homework or whatever, doing whatever. If you're crap, this is pretty good.
yeah.
If you're crap, it's definitely gonna keep you going. So.
Oh yeah, Dubby. Multiple applications, all of them done to the highest extent that they can be done. With Dubby, you can do anything. Be better with Dubby.
Exactly.
The shilling is over for now.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you got any other like fucking crazy stories like that? Like, what's the craziest thing you've experienced? Either a crazy training scenario like that to most people, crazy to most people, or you saw like something like absolutely wild happen. Anything come to mind in your
Wild,
month and a half of playing so far?
crazy. Not so much crazy stuff, but just like funny stuff.
Yeah.
We got like I think Clubhouse is the best place to be. Like if I'm bored, or if I can't talk to my girlfriend, or she's like doing something, you just stay in the Clubhouse, you just hang out, because it's like someone's still there, and you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But we got a thing going on. There's like an honor system type deal. So it's like the idea of like keep your space clean.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick to people. Like otherwise, like you'll pay for it. And it's better to like the team itself, the players deal with it instead of the coaches fining you and like stuff like that. Because you can get fined if you don't clean your locker. They're gonna fine you like $3 to coach as well. So players usually try and get on top of that because we make our own fines and we put it into a jar and whatever. I don't know what happens to the jar. Sorry. But yeah, we do a thing. It's called I think. I don't know. Actually, bleep that out.
Okay, I'll bleep it out.
We do a bit of a like we do a bit of a little court type deal. We accuse people of and we fine them for the stupidest shit ever. It's so funny. One guy got accused of eating a guy's Cool Ranch chips. Like Cool Ranch Doritos. He ate his chips and then didn't tell him. So he was like, I want to fine him $2 and a new bag of chips. For the whole jury, and then they talk. And they're like, okay, we're sentencing you to $2 fine and whatever.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
So we got to that, and then like yeah, the one funny story was like our first court hearing, I guess. One of the players, he's like, this was at the beginning of the year, and he was talking about something. They're talking about like the guy's knee, and it was funny because the coaches walked in at this exact moment. They walked in, and all they hear is he's like, he refers to his as my absolute like And then, like he said it out loud in front of the entire clubhouse. Coaches walk in and they're just like, well, one coach is like, "What the fuck is going on in here?" And then the head coach is like, "Well, this sounds like a good time to leave." And everyone just burst out laughing because the coaches were there and they're just in the back, like, "What are you guys doing in here?"
Oh my
Because
goodness,
they said like
dude.
the my, and then someone just went and yelled, "She's only," like the coach was like, "What the fuck? I'm leaving." They're like, "Don't be idiots" or something like that. Like it was hilarious.
That is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, we got stuff like that. That was like that was a crazy thing, I guess. And then yeah, it's pretty fun in that clubhouse because there's like we have a honorary. Apparently, there's a guy. He's not even. He apparently has a big nose, so they call him. He's a. Apparently, they say he's. And he's the treasurer of our funds. The fines all go into a jar, and he is the one that protects the jar. So
Oh
he's our
my.
banker and finance person. So
Oh my goodness, man.
hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Other than that, like clubhouse, there's not too many crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I guess goes on.
Have you seen any fights? Have you partook in any fights?
No, because if we got into a fight, we'd run again, run
Yeah.
more. Sometimes players, if we're losing or something like that, we usually sometimes people will lip off at each other.
Hmm.
But then the bigger like the role players or whatever, the role model players, the older guys get so pissed off. Then yeah, not many fights happen actually.
No, not even just like with randoms or like at a bar or something.
Oh no, because if you get into a fight and it gets recorded,
Oh, I guess, yeah.
that would happen. Yeah, it's not good. Can't get into fights. Maybe they fight with each other. I think one of them, a couple of them maybe fought. Like, and it was on it was on the group chat at their house. They were just wrestling. But
Nice.
no one really fights too often. Not that I've seen. No fights at all. Yeah,
Yeah. Have you ever been fined for anything?
no, not
No?
yet.
Nice.
Not been fined.
Goody two shoes.
Yeah, I keep my space clean.
Good boy.
Don't do anything like that could get me fined. Yeah, I'll probably get fined eventually at some point, but or accused of being fined. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have. You're not gonna get fined yet. Maybe later, but don't know.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds sick, dude. What's
Yeah.
your favorite part of all of this?
The baseball dive.
Yeah.
Anything baseball related. School's all right. School's fine. School's kind of boring. It's a lot of liberal arts people,
You.
and I don't hang out with those people. So just they just they do whatever they want. They walk around with their shaved heads and COVID masks on.
Oh, that's tough.
Talk about
That's.
abortions. I don't know or
Oh.
whatever. I don't
Ugh.
like talking to them. They don't like talking to me, or they don't talk to me because obviously it's like mixing oil and water. It's like they're not gonna mix too well. They'll hang out. They'll be next to each other, but they won't actually connect.
Yeah.
So I don't really talk to them. It's a lot of girls too.
Oh, so not a whole lot of useful input coming from that then.
No, yeah. Talking about the city of Edmonton. Some people call it Denmonton.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Are they saying that it's like boring or
No, it's just I don't know. I don't know why
violent?
they call it.
Gangs?
Everything probably. It's a big city. A homeless person broke into my car.
Oh, yes, you were
A
telling me
homeless
about
person
that.
did break into my car. So I parked my car outside of a parkade because I didn't apply to the parkade fast enough to get a parking spot. So I'm stuck outside, and I'm not even like in the parkade of McEwen. It's like for a different residence area called Horizon, and I'm parked in the alley because they wouldn't let me park in their parkade because I don't go there. I'm not a resident at the Horizon, so they don't let me go under into there where the
Yeah.
plugins are and stuff. So I don't have a plug-in, and I'm parked outside. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that in the wintertime because that's coming up quick. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I park my car there, and like, there's some homeless people that sit in this like corner of the alley, but they don't talk to you. They just kind of sit there, and like you can see like burn marks on the wall where they light a fire. And I thought my car's fine. Like I don't put anything in there, and like there's always cars next to mine, so it's like why are they gonna break in like multiple cars, like
Mhm.
multiple area? And there's like cameras too, so I was like, no one's gonna break into my car there. I hope not, because there's security that sits down there too, and they sit there and look at the cars and they make sure no one breaks in. I guess they just weren't there one time. But like I had a bunch of garbage in my car, like a bunch of like fast food bags, I guess, and stuff like garbage bags.
Mhm.
And I jammed everything, like all the pieces of garbage in my car were like jammed in these bags. And I'm like, okay, well they're gonna like I'll put them there and throw them out later. I'm gonna throw them out at least sometime during that week. And I was about to go to at a game. I was gonna go to the game. I'm like, hey, let's go to the game. And then I'm walking over to my car, and then like not even like the main window. It's like in the back right. There's like a trim window or whatever. Like a I
A
don't
little
even know.
tiny one.
Little tiny one's about this big. I don't. It's like part of the door, right side door, and it doesn't open. It just stays there. I can't remember. It's like an air vent window. I can't remember what it's called, but they punched it open or they hit it open because right next to it is the car, is the door thing to unlock it.
Yeah.
They unlocked it and then hopped in the front and unlocked the car and like ran through all my shit, like everything. And I could tell it was a homeless person because I ripped open my garbage bags
Mhm.
to try and find food or whatever. And they broke in. My car alarm went off immediately and like freaked out. And this is at like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning or something of that time. My car alarm went off. Probably freaked them out because they just threw everything open, threw everything all over my seat and like everything, and then just ran out. And like
That is fucking
they opened everything. They
ridiculous.
even opened like the fuse box, the fuse panel, like to try and find something in there. And like they put my seat all the way back, and I was like, shit. Like, and then I turned my car on, and it said like theft detected. And I was like, shit. I
Really?
was like, no way, no way. I thought the wind just got into my car and blew all my stuff everywhere. Yeah, and that pissed me off because of not because of my car got broken into. It's like I guess that happens. Shit happens. Car gets
Mhm.
broken into, but they stole. I had sweet and sour packets for like
Yeah.
chicken strips from Dairy Queen. I was like, these might come in handy later. I had them in my car along with a bunch of napkins because I like having napkins in my car. Life hack: if you go to a fast food restaurant, hold on to the napkins, put them in your glove box.
Mhm.
If you have a stuffed nose or something like that, it's way easier
Or
than
if you gotta take a shit on the side of the road.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're spitting out the red dragon out your asshole. So they're very helpful. Hold on to them. And I was pissed because crumpled up every one of them and took them. I don't know if he took them or not, or just threw them all on the ground.
Fuck.
And then took my sweet and sour and tried to eat them and stuff like that. So I was pissed. Lost my sweet and sour sauce
Oh, dude, I'd
and
be
my
pissed too
napkins.
without my sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, so I wasn't too pissed about the door being broken or the window. I was just pissed that my seat got pushed all the way back and I had to reset my seat. And then my napkins, I had to replenish. I have to replenish my napkin supply.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so and I had to clean my car out, so that was annoying. There's still glass in my back seat. I still need to vacuum it out. I just haven't had time. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I was like, fucking homeless people, like, are you kidding me? Yeah. So that was a piss off. Homeless people there. A lot of them are fentleaners. Fentlean, like, never actually thought like I'd see someone actually doing it as often as I would in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Literally all you gotta do is pull up to downtown.
Even where we're from, it's still pretty common
Yeah.
ish.
I don't see it too much. I just see them sleeping.
I see
Yeah.
quite a bit of folding.
I never see them folding here. I just see them sitting.
But I guess maybe it's not like once. It's like maybe once a week I see a folder.
Yeah.
Once every 2 weeks.
There's folder. You find a folder so fast in Edmonton. All you gotta do is drive like 2 blocks and see like three of them.
Yeah.
There's a clip. I'll show you the clip later. It's like a transit, like one of the transit entrances. They're all folded.
Oh,
There's like five of them in
man.
there. And they're all like folded or passed out. It was crazy. Homeless people are all right, but nothing pisses me off more. Okay,
Okay.
homeless people suck. Homeless people like get a job or something, do something with your life.
Tired of this homeless mentality.
Homeless mentality. It's like, yeah, I suck. I feel bad for me. It's like, just go do something about it then. Like, yeah, of course, you know you like drugs, but how are you supposed to buy drugs when you have no money?
Exactly.
Get a job, have money to buy drugs. Like, it's not that hard. But They don't piss me off. Only one type of person pisses me off in the entire city. That's people that ride bikes. Okay? Saying this right here, right now. Fuck you if you ride a bike in the city. Fuck you. Like, dead ass, fuck you. And that applies to people on motorbikes too. If you drive a street bike and it's not on the highway, fuck you. Okay? Swear to God.
Holy shit,
Like,
man.
I think motorbikes look cool, but like, if I better see you on the highway doing it, not in the street, because you fucking piss me off. Because they're not as bad as bicycle bikers, but like motorbikers on like a crotch rocket or something like that, or more like a Harley, piss me the fuck off. And motorbikers piss me off because this old guy flipped me off on the highway. And
Fuck that guy, man.
I hate people that ride motorbikes because they think that they think that they get right away.
Mm-hmm.
And they think that they like are just better than everyone because they're the ones riding a bike.
Yeah.
So they hate it when people get in the way. Like, you ever see those videos where they like punch out someone's like window?
Yeah. Oh fuck.
And because they're just pissed because one guy cut them off, and it's like, well, maybe don't ride on like in between cars to pass them. Like,
Yeah.
you ever see that where they pull up the stop sign and they ride in between? It's like, well, why the fuck are you doing that? It's not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then you get mad when someone cuts you off. It's like, well, you're cutting off everyone.
Uh-huh.
You're cutting off everyone's point of view. Like,
Hey, believe it or not, it's kind of, you're taking a fucking risk with a little piece of metal and a chain propelling you through traffic.
like you see those videos where like they're going between and then someone lane changes and
Yeah.
they hit and they're so pissed off. It's like, well, they can't fucking see you because you're in their blind spot when you're riding there. That's a fucking blind spot. Unless you're like 50 meters away and you're coming in hot, like, then you can't even fucking signal when you're in there. You're just going straight through. It's like, don't fucking do that because you're gonna get hit. Someone's gonna turn like an idiot. Like,
that's retarded.
Pissing
man.
me off so much, and then they get pissed off and they punch out your window, and it's like, that's another thing. If they're like pissed off and they kick out someone's like light, why the fuck are you pissing off somebody who's in like a 2-ton car, like a one, like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how much they weigh, like a freaking 900 kilogram car versus an like 100 kilogram bike.
Yeah.
Like, someone that weighs a bit, like,
or
they
like
weigh
a
combined
or like
300
a
pounds.
fucking 15 kilogram bicycle.
Yeah,
You
like,
know.
I just think on the highway because the one guy, the old guy that flipped me off on the highway, I'm like, you know, if I was pissed off, I would just catch up to you and just hit you in the behind, and you'd get, like, you'd be riding and you just get knocked off and you'd roll and it'd be like, and I'd be fine with it because like my bumper only cost me like $300,
Yeah.
so I'd only lose $300, and you'd have to like buy a new bike that's like another 10 grand or whatever. It's like, I hate people that think they can just like piss someone off with a bike. It's like, you're getting pissed, especially in the city. You piss someone off in the city, all you gotta do is just follow them to a red light and then just like not stop and just hit them when they're waiting.
Yeah.
Like, people on bikes are so stupid to think that like they like are
Mhm.
better and they can just do whatever they want. Like, seriously, stop it.
I've been blessed enough to not have to experience that much where we're from. It's not a big city, so not a lot of fucking losers with like bikes and shit. Sometimes there's a few like motorcycle guys in the city in the summer, but this sounds like hell. This sounds absolutely terrible.
Yeah. Well, I just see it on like TikTok. I don't actually encounter too many bikers,
Yeah.
but like when I see them do that, thing I actually like, the actual stuff that pisses me off that I do see is like bicycle bikers.
Yeah.
They ride a bike because there's cycle lanes and all that in Edmonton. They piss me the fuck off because they think they have right of way because technically they kind of do. There's like signs that say like yield to the bikers,
Mm-hmm.
but like you don't see them half the time, and it pisses me off because they don't check, they don't look, they don't slow down at an intersection. They just blaze right through it because they're like, oh, I have the right of way, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous.
And then like, I hate it because it's like, if they get in an accident, you're in trouble because you were supposed to stop.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, maybe they should like slow down and prevent themselves from getting hit.
I think we should get rid of bike lanes and allowing bicyclists.
Like, literally just drive through. Like, they can bike through the park, like the path, the
Yeah.
paved path in the park.
Yeah, they should be restricted to like bike paths.
And then like a bike crossing on the road, like,
Yeah.
not riding beside me, because like I pull out of my parking space and like go out onto the street, and there's one right there, and like I think at least 5 times like I pull out and person just whizzes right by.
Oh, dude.
And I'm like, well, you're not even fucking paying attention. If I pulled a foot ahead, you'd hit me and you'd roll and you'd be on my front, like on my hood, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Slow down, maybe.
Yeah,
I hate it. Hate bikers. Don't ride a fucking bike. Get a car.
literally,
Swear to
dude.
God. You look like a fucking idiot too around the bike. They're all like 40, like 45 years old.
Those dumbass
They
little
got those like
fucking
little
gay
glasses
helmets.
on, like those little
Yeah.
like librarian looking glasses, little bike, and they got like the high vis like t-shirt on and the gloves, and they're biking. Those are the ones that piss me off. And then they like, it's like stop riding a bike. Maybe get a fucking car. Like seriously, don't be broke. Get a fucking car.
Broke ass mother. If you're that,
Uber, just Uber. Like
yeah, you get a taxi. If you're that old, you should be able to afford a car and a nice one at that. Fuck off with a bike.
so annoying. Yeah. So fuck people on bicycle. Like
Yeah.
I can't say it enough. Fuck you if you ride a bicycle through the city. I don't give a fuck if you ride a bicycle like on the park or like on like a grid road, just getting exercise. And I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
These are the type of people that think they're like saving the environment by riding a bike.
No, you're not. You're not
I
saving the
I am
environment.
removing my catalytic converter as we speak to make sure that you riding a bike does nothing for the environment.
Exactly.
I
Like,
am buying a diesel truck right now.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So like, I've decided, if a biker is like anywhere, I'm literally just gonna like be like, fuck you, I'm driving away. If I hit a biker, I literally don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm just gonna. I'll just say sorry. Maybe look out next time. I'll look out next time. Maybe. I'll just be like, I
Maybe.
might look out next time, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
You could sue me, I guess, but like at the end of the day, who got hit by a car?
That's
Who did it?
ridiculous, man. Holy shit.
That ass, like I don't know if fuck if I hit you on a bike. Literally don't give a shit. I could care less. Don't ride a bike.
Yeah.
Not through the city. Don't ride a bike. I'm telling you, you're gonna get hit by me. I'm gonna hit you with my car on a bicycle. Don't piss me off, because yeah, don't piss me off because I will chase you with my car.
Yeah.
I don't care about my car. Exactly.
Exactly.
Yep. It's a message from me.
Endorsed by the Teeth of the Wicked.
Endorse with the wicked. If a biker pisses you off and you're in a car, hit them with the car because you will win.
That's just math, man.
Math, man. If you hit them hard enough, they get brain damage. They don't remember.
Okay.
Just turn your dash cam off.
Well, technically, we legally can't endorse that,
Oh,
but like off the record, like. Yeah. Holy shit, man.
piss me off.
I have a question for you. So you're in a long distance relationship currently, correct?
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? How is that?
Um,
Some people say it's tough, some people say it's easy. Some people says your girlfriend cheats on you while you're gone. I've not seen that of your girlfriend, so that's cool. But to be fair, I don't really hang out with her.
Yeah.
So how's that for you? How do you manage that? Is it easy? Is it hard? What are some tips and tricks that you have?
it's kind of hard for like the part where you can't do anything with anybody. You can't do anything with her. It's like I want to do stuff with her, like and go out and do fun stuff or whatever, or have her over and watch a movie or
Yeah.
whatever. I can't, so that just kind of sucks when I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the hard, like that's hard. And then like if I'm feeling like shitty or whatever, I can't. She's not there, so like yeah. And actually, I hate Mondays. I hate Mondays at school or at in Edmonton because I don't have baseball that day. That's an off day. Every other day I have baseball, but that day I literally have nothing to do. And then she's at school or whatever, and I'm sitting there for like 3 hours doing nothing.
Hmm.
So if I'm feeling even slightly shitty, like no one can make me feel better. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
And
Aw,
then,
dude.
yeah. And then yeah, it's like if no one wants to do anything with me, she's like the one person who would, like if I wanted to do something, she'd be like, yeah, let's go do it. And I can't 'cause she's not there. So that's like the hard part. And then everything else kind of it's just like you gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
it's like it's like kind of more back to like before I had a girlfriend. It's like I just do nothing. I just do whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the only thing it feels like. It just feels like you don't have a person, but you kind of do. Yeah, it's 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 tough. It's definitely tough.
Hmm.
But like, if you love that person, it'll be fine. And then the only other thing is that like I know she's not happy that I'm not there, so it's like it's hard because then you tend to like maybe get a little more mad at each other
Yeah,
just
for sure.
because you're
Oh,
frustrated
totally.
because you're
Yeah.
not together. So any little thing annoys you about them, and like it's like the attitude where it's like, why are we? You can't believe you're getting mad at me, and we're so far away, we can't fix it. Like that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm just like won't be happy, and I'll just get irritated fast. Or she's like, I can tell she's mad
Hmm.
about something, and then it's like she might be mad about like just not being there.
Yeah, for sure. And that doesn't really translate well over text, right?
Yeah, no, or on
So
call.
yeah, especially a
So
lot of the communications between like partners is very nonverbal.
yeah, but like I don't cheat on her. I don't. She doesn't cheat on me. I'm pretty sure.
That's
I
good.
don't think
That's
so.
good. Cheating is not good. We do not endorse cheating
Yeah, don't
at the
cheat.
teeth of the wicked.
Don't cheat.
If you cheat, you're gay.
Don't cheat.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
If you were to give anyone else in a long distance relationship one piece of advice, what would it be?
Just talk to him.
Yeah.
Just talk to the person. I guess. As long as you talk to them, you can. If you talk to them long enough, you'll know. You know, like how they act and stuff, like how they feel.
Yeah.
So it's like I've talked to my girlfriend long enough to where it's like I do know that. I do know how she's feeling at times and like how to talk to her, I guess, and like what is bothering her for the most part. So it's like if you just talk to her, you know what's up and you can get through it.
Oh yeah. You know what's up.
Just try not to get frustrated, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a few times if I'm not in a good mood, if I get frustrated, just it's not good.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. So just be patient. Give them actually lots of reassurance. That's actually an important thing.
Yeah.
You gotta reassure them a lot.
So you're not like, oh, if I could cheat on you if I wanted to, but I'm not because I guess I care about you and shit like that. You're not like that. You're like,
No,
no,
no, I don't do that.
no. You don't gaslight her and shit. Like you like actually like give her like love and affection and
Yeah,
stuff to like
I
keep
don't
her.
gaslight her in that
You
sense.
don't treat her like shit. Like love bombing and negging. You don't do that to keep her.
No,
Oh,
no, I don't.
oh.
I don't. I don't gaslight. I think one time I gaslit her, but it wasn't relationship wise.
Oh.
It was like an issue wise or something like that. I just said it in a way. I said it in a way like that was like that's stupid. Don't think like that.
Yeah.
That hurt her feelings, but
Oh.
just don't gaslight them.
Yeah, don't gaslight your girlfriends.
Listen to them. Actually, that's an important. That's actually really important. Right? You gotta listen to them because if you don't listen to them, they get pissed off because then you know they're not paying attention.
What if it's just yap though?
That's the problem. Like, you gotta listen to yeah. That's the thing. Like literally,
Ah.
like it's tough. Sometimes I feel like it would help if you had like a notepad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because what happens is like I don't like interrupting people, so I
Mm.
listen to like their whole spiel. But the problem is that you need to like counter the things like
Yes.
let's say like she's mad about like not seeing you, and then it starts spiraling. She starts talking about other things
A
that are
million
problems.
fucking things pile up. Yeah.
You have to answer each section carefully,
Hmm.
and then this is where I fuck up because you make sure you pay attention. You gotta add it all together, and don't fuck up like me because what will happen is like I get overwhelmed with it, and then I have no idea what to say, and I don't say anything for like 5 seconds.
Oh
And I'm like,
yeah.
and she's like, you really have nothing to say. I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Oh no, it's just you gave me a million fucking things.
When you say that, they're gonna get mad because they're like, you don't listen to me. So
Yeah.
it's like you gotta listen to them, I guess. Listen to them, and then answer some way that's gonna make them feel happy. And then after you're done getting mad at each other or like half arguing, I guess, just like be really cheesy,
Oh yeah.
really loving in like for the next 20 minutes, and then it'll be happy. Basically, yeah.
Right on.
That's what you gotta do.
So pay attention, guys,
Pay
and
attention to the girls.
I guess don't manipulate and gaslight your girlfriends.
Yeah,
I
don't,
guess I have to say that.
yeah, don't gaslight. It's not a good idea to gaslight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, frat.
Frat?
Frat houses.
Are you in a frat?
I'm not in a frat, but like I could be in a frat in like next year
Oh,
if I wanted to. But it'd be kind of weird. I don't know if I actually could. I don't know. Yeah. Turns out there's frats in Edmonton. I thought it was an American thing. I thought frats were just like in America and stuff like
mm-hmm.
that. Because I'm going to McEwen University, not the University of Alberta. University of Alberta found out has got like a bunch of frats and sororities. So
Interesting.
did not know that. My roommate just was friends with the one guy that goes to a frat. I was like, no way, this is like crazy. I never knew there was an actual frat. And this is like my first week there, or like my first weekend there, because I got there on the weekend or whatever. And I was like, my roommate's like, yeah, you're invited to this party. It's like, what party? He's like, oh, it's this at this frat house. I'm like, what? No way. And then I went, and there's a cool guy named Eric at the frat, and I went to this frat, and it's called Pi Kappa Alpha. I think it's a cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went
Is it
there.
like the movies? Is it like the movies?
It was kind of like the movie. It was like the movies. Like it looked like the house. Like it's like the brick house or whatever.
Oh, that's chill.
And
That's
like they
chill.
got the letters on the front.
Yeah.
Like the symbol, the Greek symbol is like no way. And then I pulled up, and then like I had to pay $10 to get in there apparently, and I had to show my ID.
Yeah.
I was like, really? And they're like, well, yeah, because it's the beginning of the year, and if the cops show up, we'll get in trouble.
Oh,
So I had to pay that, but then I got like free drinks the whole night.
sick.
And then like the frats are really I didn't know they get sponsored. They
What?
literally get sponsored by alcohol companies because they throw big events and stuff at the schools,
Oh,
and they make money. So like they actually get sponsored. I had no idea they got sponsored,
interesting.
which is crazy.
I thought they were only like pseudo organizations. I didn't know that they were like.
No, they like host like actual events for the schools.
Oh, what the
I
fuck?
didn't know that. They do like actual events. Like one of them was like something with like pie in the face contest or something like that.
Oh, that's fucking. I didn't know
They
that.
do like
That's,
actual stuff because they actually try. They got to make money to afford the house. And
Yeah.
stuff. They literally do that. Like that's crazy. I didn't know they did that, which is crazy.
huh?
Like it was wild. And like yeah, the one I went to, I think they were sponsored by like Blackfly vodka or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because they had these like vodka like these like coolers, and they're like 7% or whatever, and they're like a tall can. I had like 8 of them.
Oh my.
I was like, this just really kept giving me. I'm like, this is sick. And like, they had a dance floor. They had like a disco room in the basement where the
Oh
bar
my
was.
goodness.
Like a black light and like a bunch of
Yeah.
like a disco ball and stuff. And a DJ there, and I was like, no way. Which is even funnier because like no one was dancing,
Yeah.
which kind of sucked because we picked it was like Saturday night or something like that.
Mhm.
Or no, it was a Thursday night. I don't know why we chose that night or something. We chose a weird day. They chose a weird day to do it. So like not as many people pulled up because apparently they had class the next day. They had orientation.
Yeah.
So like not a lot of people pulled up. A lot of people from McEwen pulled up because orientation was the next day. It was the day after, but
Oh.
U of A had it like a day before or something like that. So not a lot of people showed up as much as we thought. But there were still a lot of people like when we first got there, but then they all had to leave early because they had to wake up in the morning. They had some sick shit going on though. There was like beer pong going on. I won beer pong, I think. I'm pretty sure I won beer pong. We did like shit cup.
Oh my.
It was like a huge game of shit cup. I never had that many people playing shit cup before. They had like a trophy, and the trophy was filled with a bunch of like black fly drinks or whatever. I didn't lose, but my one friend lost, and he just had to drink the whole thing.
Oh, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
Yeah,
Shit Cup is the most vile game.
it wasn't even shit cup though. That was what made it weird. They didn't even do like bad drinks. They just threw a bunch of coolers in
Yeah.
there. It wasn't even bad tasting. It just tasted like a fruit punch,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, you know I'm sober as a goat. They might
Yeah.
say. I've only heard that once, but and I go to parties sometimes, but I'm not a partier. But watching Shit Cup, it makes me sick to my stomach. Because you know when I see it, they just like do the most disgusting things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound too terrible.
No, it wasn't bad at
You
all.
see everyone's like filthy fucking fingers dipping into the cups.
Yeah, no, they don't do that.
Okay.
Everyone just has their drink beside them,
That's good. That's
and
good.
then you just drink your own stuff until you get to the
Mhm.
shit cup, I guess. But
Mhm.
everything was filled with water, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or no, yeah, it was. I don't remember what it was, but
Organized Shit Cup.
it was organized. It wasn't even shit cup. I don't even think they called it shit cup. I don't
Maybe
know what
that's a
they
local
call it.
thing.
I guess it's a local thing. But yeah, and then like yeah, it was pretty sick. I talked to like the president of the place, and
Oh yeah?
then I think read the idea of like, what if I join this place? And they're like, I don't know, because I went to McKee, I go to a different school,
Yeah.
so they're like, I don't know, maybe it's like maybe if it opens up, we could. And then they're like, they just said go to the events, maybe
Yeah.
you can at least be like a cool guy we
Mhm.
hang out with. Apparently they like me. I didn't know they liked me that fast.
So you're a likable guy. You're a
I showed.
likable
I went to
guy.
the bar with them like the 2 days before.
Yeah.
I was going to the bar with all of them, and I was like, oh, okay, they're kind of cool. And like the next thing I know, like I was dancing on the floor with the one guy.
Sick.
And he was a straight frat guy, like like the button up shirt, like
Oh yeah.
opened up and stuff like that. And he's got like a beer can cowboy hat on, like
Okay, so like
and doing like
stereotype,
the
bro.
like little flick. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, no way. And then we're doing like he actually could dance. I
So
could
you're
really
telling me
dance.
that these guys actually exist and they're not just
They
like
actually
in
exist.
movies?
They're not in movies. They actually exist. It was crazy.
Whoa.
But yeah, and then like I was like, oh, those guys are cool, kind of cool, like and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't think they really care, like know me that well or whatever.
Yeah.
I pulled up. They're like, no way, Brad, you showed up, bro. No way. I was like, actually know me? It's like what?
Right on.
I was like, no way. I haven't hung out with them since, but I've been pretty busy.
Yeah.
And then recently I just go to the bar with my team.
Cool.
Our team all goes to one bar.
Yep.
This is probably an important thing to say. You should make sure you're the legal drinking age if you go to a bar or whatever. Technically when I go to Edmonton I am legal.
Yes.
So
oh yes, that's right.
I am a legal drinking age
Mhm.
in the city of Edmonton. Maybe not here, but like
Yeah.
in Alberta, it is 18. Make sure you are above 18 in Alberta. If you're in Saskatchewan, make sure you're above 19.
And know your limits.
Know your limits. Otherwise, the bar will kick you out.
Yes.
Apparently. I didn't go to the bar with my team one time, and all of them got kicked out because one guy looked too drunk.
Oh my.
Which I'm pretty sure I know who it was because he stands on the table and does
Yeah.
like the flick.
Oh.
And I think they
Okay.
just thought he was too drunk because he was on the table.
He's just like a fun guy.
Yeah, apparently like, we went to we were like dancing. And it was like a country bar too.
Oh my.
And he's
oh
standing
shit.
like on like the stage part.
Yeah.
There's a dance floor and there's like a little step up to the stage.
Okay.
And that's usually where like the girls like all there they dance. They do a dance. It's like everyone follow the dance.
Mhm.
Sometimes they take a break, so then like us the baseball team, we just hop up there
Yeah.
and just do whatever we want. But literally it's playing like a love story or something.
Oh, okay.
Or something. And
Banger.
everyone's standing there going like doing like we're at a frat. Just like it was so funny. But yeah, like you literally stand up there, and then I guess if you stand there too long, I guess they're like, "What are you doing there?"
Yeah.
Apparently, one guy got kicked out because they said he was too drunk.
Oh.
But like, if you go to frat, they don't care unless you look like you're gonna throw up. If you throw up anywhere, you actually get kicked out. Fun fact.
Good to know.
Don't throw up at the frat. You can throw up at your frat buddy's house though. Just clean up your mess.
Yeah.
If you throw up anywhere that's like not where you live, they kick you out so fast.
So know your limit.
Know your limit. Be legal drinking age, because you will get in trouble. So
And that's no good.
it's no good. Be a good boy. Be a good boy.
We're all good boys.
Yeah. Play some shit cup. It's pretty fun. I don't lose. I don't lose. I don't get cupped. I don't get stacked ever, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. Actually, Alex, he said I got home. He's like, "You want a beer?" I'm like, "I don't want a beer." He's like, "Are you sure?" I'm pretty sure you really want a beer. I'm like, "You know, I don't drink beer." And he's like, "There's one in the fridge," and apparently, someone found it. Like he found it in like the garage. It's from like 20. It expired in 2021. The beer.
Oh, dude, if it's cold, it's fine.
I don't know if it was cold or not. And he's like, "Well, that means the alcohol content is higher." I'm like, "There's no way. Like, I would not drink that."
I think that's the most retarded thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, so he's gonna bring it to Chick Cup at Cohen's.
Oh.
He's gonna bring it. So, I hope I'm not there for it. But he's literally gonna pour the entire thing in the cup.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not gonna taste good.
That is gross.
Yeah. So.
Oh. Well. Yeah, well, this is times where I'm happy I don't do that.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Crazy.
2 hours.
Wow.
That's the longest episode I've done.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Well, yeah, we should probably wrap it up then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Make sure in uh March,
March.
March, April, and May or whatever. Uh, maybe find the time, come out to Edmonton, and come watch the Edmonton Collegiate Hawks play a little bit of baseball in the CCBC.
Yes, please do that.
You can watch either one you want. There's the varsity team, the junior varsity. If I'm being honest, I'm probably going to be on the junior varsity team. I'm just a young guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of I'm a third baseman. There's like 4 other third basemen that are like 4 years older than me. They're pretty good. So I'll probably be rocking on JV for a little bit. If you want to come watch me on JV, I don't know whenever. Just follow my Instagram. We'll plug my Instagram. It's Brandon Moose 26.
We'll put that on the screen.
Yeah, we'll put it on screen right here. Okay?
Right there.
Follow me on Instagram. I don't know what I have on my Instagram. I don't actually post much on Instagram, but yeah, on my story I'll repost whenever games are. Show up to the games. I think it's like $10.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Watch me play a little bit of baseball. See if Max is actually right about me being a star. We'll see.
Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm right. I
he's
never
right.
lie.
He's right.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming on here, Brandon. I appreciate you coming over.
Yeah, it was pretty sick. I got back here and I was like, oh, what if I just did a podcast?
Fuck yeah!
I thought of it at like 6 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna text Max.
Yeah, dude. Always.
Yeah.
We love hanging out with our homeboys, and so yeah. So check him out. Go follow him. Bye Dubby. Bye Dubby. Thank you guys so much for listening. A big thank you to Facedown Records, not the Teeth of the Wicked, The Infinite Intent, and Void Awaken for letting us use their music for our intro and outro songs. Huge thank you to them. We love their shit. We love their music. And yeah. So other than that, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, TTOT Wicked Pod. Go follow us on YouTube and Rumble. All of this is in our link tree, linktr.ee/TTOTwicked. You can go and find everything there. The link to Dubby, the link to Facedown Records website, all of that. Code TTOTwicked at checkout at dubby.gg for 10% off. And just tune in next week for the next episode of The Teeth of the Wicked. Thank you again so much, Brandon, for coming out and doing a show. Me. Of course, man. Anytime. If you ever want to come back on, just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be sick, right?
And yeah, we will see you next week.
Yeah. You think Blue Collar Anthem is copyrighted?